you see him pulling up. Best move on over. Multi-faceted ninja coming in, I don't say I ain't told you. He's got a third row lifted, second gen backseat full of his soldiers. We going country to rap to R&B, baby, bring that big ol' bud over. Cause he do it all, baby, from baking to welding, raising 6 kids and making his girl feel like she's Helen of Troy. Yeah, he do it all, baby, yeah, he been through hell and he went from addiction to the kitchen. But no, he ain't telling us so. No, he ain't telling us so. Cause that's how legends are born. And if you know, you know. You can take a picture if you want, and then you best get gone. I wouldn't try him if I...
All right, you guys, well, here we are. We are back with another one. It's a multifaceted ninja, the stay-at-home dad doing it all, from welding to baking and everything in between. So our friends over at Yzona sent us this product for us to be able to review. This is gonna be for the Tundra build, and this will be universal for pretty much any truck or SUV that has a hitch mount on the back. Now this is gonna be their hitch mounted bed extender. This is gonna be perfect for anybody just like me who lives by the river and you're carrying around kayaks or canoes, or maybe you're out there on the job site and you got ladders or lumber. Either way, this is gonna be the perfect accessory for anybody who's got a vehicle with a tow hitch. Now, we're gonna get to the unboxing of this product. We're gonna go through and see what all we got. Then I'll get to the assembly and we'll go ahead and put it in the tow hitch. I'll drag out the kayak and then we'll see how it all straps up. Now, this bed extender from Yzona is gonna have an 800-pound load capacity, and it also has a 2-in-1 design, which is gonna allow for you to install it either horizontally or vertically. What that means is if you're carrying longer loads, like 20-foot 2x4s or maybe even ladders, you're gonna want to install this accessory vertically. And if you're like me and you're carrying kayaks and you just need to extend the length of your bed, you're gonna be installing this in the hitch horizontally. So let's go ahead and take a dive into the unboxing of this product and let's see what we got so we can go ahead and get it assembled. Okay, so just to give a quick rundown of what all we have here. At the end, you've got this T-shaped piece. And that's gonna be our adjustment bracket. These 2 L-shaped pieces right here are gonna slide into the ends, and those are our horizontal adjustment plates. Right here, this smaller piece is gonna be our connection tube, along with this being the main tube. Right there will actually be the part that goes into the end right here of the main tube, this piece right here going into the hitch of the truck. Now over here, they have the U-bolt stabilizer, along with the 2 main bolts you're gonna need to connect the main parts. Other than that, everything else will be connected with the D safety pins right there. They also give you these right here as well. To top it off right here, you get your safety reflective stickers. So let's go ahead and start with the assembly and we'll see what it looks like once we get it finished. So we're gonna set this up in a couple different sections. First, we're gonna grab the T, then we're gonna grab the 2 L-shaped brackets as well. Now what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take one of these and slide it in. Go ahead and slide it till about the 3rd hole. Once you get it to the 3rd hole, grab one of your pins. So once you get that in, go ahead and go to the other side, slide this one in, do the same with that side as well, put it on the 3rd hole, and then slide that pin in. All right, so now that we got both of the L-shaped brackets installed on the T bracket, we're gonna go ahead, set this aside, and move forward with the next part. So what we're gonna do next is grab a couple tools. You're gonna grab a size 19 and a size 18 socket to be able to tighten down those bolts. Now the parts we're gonna use is gonna be this piece right here. You're gonna have the straight piece, and then you're also gonna have your connection tube. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the bolts and we're gonna bolt the connection tube to this piece right here. Now you're gonna notice 2 holes at one end are larger than the other 2 holes. We're gonna be using these bolts for the smaller holes. Slide this in. We'll use 2 of these bolts on this one side. Make sure first you just have your bolt and your washer. Slide it through, put a washer, then put your lock washer, then put your nut, and repeat on the other side. Once you get those put in, go ahead and start ratcheting them down. Now move to the second one and get that tightened down. So now that we got those tightened up, what we're gonna be doing is sliding this into here. And we will get these pins put in these 2 holes. And then we'll move on to the next part. Put this over, latch it on, get your next pin, do the same thing. All right, so now this part is done. As you can see already, you can tell this will just slide right into the hitch. So now that we've gotten to this point, we're gonna grab our pin, and then we're gonna grab the first piece we assembled, and it slides right into here, whichever height you prefer. For me, we're just gonna go and get it in for now. And that right there is the initial assembly. So now what we'll go ahead and do is get this put into the hitch, and then we'll go out back and grab the kayak. All right, you guys, so now that we've got it all assembled, we've gotten it to this point, we're gonna go ahead and just test fit it. I'm gonna go grab the kayak. We can get it up here and get it strapped in. Now you'll notice I have this set up in a horizontal position, which is gonna allow me to throw my kayak in the back of the bed and use this to extend the bed. But you can also put this in a vertical position, which will allow you to carry loads using the cab of the truck with this at a higher elevation. So let's go ahead and grab the kayak and then we'll be back to strap it up. So real quick, so this is set up in the center of the truck bed, which is obviously not how I want it. Now you'll notice these do have pinholes here. You can adjust these whether they be wider or narrower, but you can also go side to side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift this over so that way I can carry the kayak to the driver's side of the pickup bed, and then we'll go ahead and get it loaded up. All right, so now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna grab the fancy little ratchet straps Yzona was nice enough to hook us up with. We're gonna go and strap down this end, and then we'll strap down the end closest to the cab of the truck. All right, you guys, well, there you go. That wraps it up for another assembly video. Now, huge shout out to Yzona for sending us out this truck bed extender for us to be able to assemble and install on the Tundra build. This is an amazing accessory. This is gonna be great for anybody, again, whether you're out on the job site or you're like me and you're going down to the river. Now, it's been a nightmare taking this kayak because this is a 13.5-foot kayak. So having something like this makes it super convenient to be able to take to and from the river. So again, thank you guys again for watching my content. Go ahead and smash that like button. And if you don't subscribe, go ahead and do that as well. And if you know anybody looking for something along these lines, go ahead and send this video to them because it helps the channel out a lot. Thank you guys again. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.